you guys, this is Miss Kyle here, and I'm here to help you on how to log in with WeVideo, how to sign up for WeVideo, and how to start your 5x5. So if you go to the Google Classroom, I'm using period 3 right now, but if you go here where it says sign up for WeVideo account, I already added the link, so you just need to click on there, and it should link it to your Google. Since you're already logged into Google here, then if you just click on the link, it will make an account for you. So join with a new account or join with an existing account. So if you can just do the existing account, you should be fine because every Google account comes with a WeVideo. Normally it's a free version, but we have an upgraded version. So try that. If it doesn't work, then you could try with a new account. So once you're ready to go into WeVideo, you can go to WeVideo.com. Maybe it will directly take you to the screen that I'm about to show you, but even if you're going to log in tomorrow, you're going to have to go through this way. So go to WeVideo.com, click on Google. So it's easier if you sign into Google, into your Google account first, and then it will take you here. Okay, so what you're going to do to get started is first you're going to go to your media, and I already sent you a folder with your 8th grade video clips. So you need to go into your Google Drive. You're going to right click on this folder. Your folder will be under shared with me. So once you see that, you're going to right click it. There should be a button for you that says add to Google Drive, or it might, once you clicked on it, there might be one here that says add to your Google Drive. If that doesn't, you might have to just go into your video and add to your Google Drive up here. Okay, so we're going to use these clips. So once you add that folder to your Google Drive, you're going to go back to WeVideo. Under Media, you're going to import, and then from here it says import from where? From your Google Drive, and hopefully it's one of the first ones that you see, or if you add a folder, but if you can't find it, just type in video and the folder should pop up. So here's my 2020 8th grade video. So you double click on it and you add the clips that you do want. So I want all of these, and I would want this, right? And then I push select and it would upload. Now I already uploaded mine, so I'm not going to do that again, but that's the first thing. And that's not just for this time. When you guys are filming with your devices, either your phone, your tablets, or even a real camera, you just need to get it onto your Google Drive, just like our photography unit. And then from there, you're going to upload your media. Okay, so now we're going to start our 5x5 sample. So I'm going to go here. I just went to projects and I'm going to add a new project, and you're going to type in 5x5 practice sample. And this is a personal project. In the future, hopefully, we'll be able to work with others, and don't worry about the shared right now. But this one's personal. Push next, and hopefully you'll see the video clips that you can use. So I'm going to click on all of these. I know I have 6 photos. I'll talk about that in a second. But we're going to click on create the video. We're going to create with a blank edit, push start. Okay, so when it comes to video making, you guys have already learned about different camera angles, and we've already practiced that. You guys had to watch a video and all that kind of stuff and kind of point out the different camera angles. So once you guys take your footage for this project, which I explained in my last video, hopefully you guys will be able to put this together and make it interesting. So I only want to use 5 out of my 6 photos, okay? So 2 of them, I already told you, one has to be establishing and one has to be a closure. So out of those 6 photos, I'm going to see which one is the establishing. So I already know that this one was going to be my establishing, and it's so easy to just drag and drop it. Once you have your footage, you're going to double click on it, and here there's some more menus. So if you want to do like a zoom in on something, we can scale that. Just depends on your artistic ability to kind of look at a scene or look at a footage and decide what you want to do with it. But for this practice, if you have time, feel free to go through and kind of play with the features. There's like the blurred background and all that kind of stuff. But for this one, we're just trying to put 5 of the clips that we took and try to put a small little story together. So what you do need to do, I do want you to mute the sound here. So I'm going to mute it, and I'm just going to check to see start to end. No, we don't need that right now. If you want to play with that later, we don't need this coloring yet, and same with the speed. This is for like slow motion or speeding up time. But for now, I'm just going to save the changes, and if I play my video, let's see, I'm watching this blue tracker here. So this one is 5 seconds long, and I'm establishing this shot. We're going to be using this tray, and it's going to kind of set the scene here. So next I'm going to be placing some cookies down. So this one I'm going to drag and drop. Again, I'm going to double click. I'm going to take off the sound and push OK, save changes. And you're going to notice that this clip is really long compared to this 5-second one. So far the whole movie would be 20 seconds, but the goal is to try to keep it to 5 seconds for 5 shots. Now, you don't have to worry about, like, when you're taking film today or whenever you are, you don't want to worry about making it exactly 5 seconds. You can always go over, and this is the part of editing that I want to go over. You can use this to cut the time. So if I only want 5 seconds of this 13-second video, then that's okay. But I have to decide what part of the video is it that I want. So I'm going to rewind here. Oh, with this blue here. Okay, so I'm going to push play. Okay, so the first part is just placing one by one. So do I want the beginning of this video, or do I want the end of it? So, or more of the end. So I kind of have to gauge the time, or maybe I just want half part of it, so I can always cut the part that I do want once I go back and add that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut off the front part of it, so just the beginning, and I just want 5 seconds of it right here. Okay, so I'm going to move this, connect it, rewind, push this blue back, go ahead and start establishing, setting the scene. It's going to take place in the kitchen. All right, here we go. So I'm putting down the cookies. Okay, and then now I have to look at my other scene. So do I want to have a scene where I put it into the oven? So I think this is the put into the oven part. Okay, sorry, just moving it because I want to gauge how much time this one has. So go ahead, push play, because I have to watch it here. Oops. Okay, so that's why we gotta mute it, because there is sound on here. So I'm gonna push mute and then go to save changes. Okay, so this one is about 5 seconds. So if I watch it here, it's at 10 seconds, and then you're gonna see 15 seconds. So we're just practicing different angles, and I'm okay with that. I have 3 so far, so that means I have 2 more to put together if I want to do kind of a close-up of the cookies, or I can switch the order. Maybe I do a close-up and then put in the cookies. So that's the fun part about editing. It's you getting to decide how you want to tell your story. So I'm going to double click, turn off the mute here, and oops, push save changes. All right, so zoom in of the cookies. Should be about 5 seconds. Here we go. And then I put it into the oven. Or maybe I don't want to tell the story that way. I can, like I just said, I can zoom in here. I can take out this clip where I put it into the oven, and maybe I want to focus on taking out the cookies. Okay, so let me double click here, turn off the sound, and save changes. Let me just check out this clip. So this is the one taking out the cookies. So that part I'm going to cut out just because it's a little weird there. So I'm going to push play. Okay, so maybe I like this better, and that's okay. Maybe I would rather work with that one. So I'm going to put this here, and the finale, of course, good cookies always need a test taster. So I'm going to have myself testing the cookies. Okay, and push play. Okay, so you can tell like the editing is, or the video part of it is kind of, let's see, maybe right here. Okay, so you want to make it go as smooth as possible where you're not like staring at to the camera too long. That's the part about editing that you'll get to spend some time. Okay, so, and then closure to the video. So in the instructions, I said to add a beginning or or the credits. I wanted you to add some credits there. So we are going to go back here to the dashboard. Oh no! Oh geez. Okay, my bad. You don't want to go to the dashboard. Let's see. Go back to my projects. Hopefully it's still there. Uh-oh. Okay, it is here. So if I play the video from beginning to end, establishing shot, 5 seconds. Okay, placing the cookies onto the tray. Close up of the cookies. Pulling the cookies out. Now that one's a long video shot there, so I have to be careful with that. Okay, and so how do I end it? So I'm going to go back here. It says stock media, my media. There's a text option. So if I go back to text, I'm going to do some rolling credits. So I want to know who took the shot, who was editing, and where did you get the music from? So we can just kind of scroll down, see what options they have. Doesn't have to be anything fancy, but I'm just going to go ahead and maybe, okay, maybe I'm being too picky. I thought there was going to be one where it has like rolling credits, so maybe I'll have to play with it a little bit more, but right now I'm just going to, oh, okay, let me just pick one. So I'm going to add this one and double click here. Let's see, oh, right here. Okay, so who shot the video? Film, and Kyle. And then editing. Or you could say film, edit, film and edit, on Kyle. And obviously you would write your name, music, WeVideo, because I want you to use this music. Okay, so we'll save the changes there. And then, so that should be 30 seconds. So you don't want your video to go over. Now that's on, so I forgot to talk about these video 2, video 1. You only need one of these tracks for now, but in the future we'll talk about overlays and all that kind of stuff. So if you leave it, it's not a big deal, but where it says audio, that's where we're gonna add our audio choices. So part of editing is being able to listen to a song, seeing where it makes sense for a video, what type of video. If it's a fun video, it should be upbeat songs. If it's more dramatic and serious, then you need to find something like that. So let's just see. This seems like it might go with the video. So I'm gonna go ahead, put it on the audio track, and then push play. All right, so I think you guys get the picture there. So what you're going, yeah, so there's a lot to explore. I know that this wasn't the best tutorial, but hopefully you guys see what you can do with it. So what do I do once I'm done? I'm just gonna push finish. This is called my 5x5 practice. Okay, push set. And you want the destination to go to your Google Drive, and this one is fine. That should be plenty of space, or if you want to try the HD higher resolution, that's fine, but it's going to take up more space. So I'm doing small for now. Video with audio, yes, and mark video as public. Yes, so that I can see it, and then push export. And then it'll be saved onto the Google Drive. And then when you're ready on Friday, there'll be a spot for you to upload it, and you can just add from your Google Drive, and hopefully it will be there. Okay, now that was a lot of information. Again, feel free to email me if you have any questions, and I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. All right, bye.